joining me on my channel today. I'm here to share with you a layout I'm creating for Confessions of a Paper Addict. Well, actually, I'm creating a double page layout here today. So I'm using this cut file. This is the Coloured Pencils cut file from the 15th of January release, 2021. So I'm using that, and I'm also using this older cut file, which is the Graduation cut file. And I'm going to be scrapping these two gorgeous photos of my son graduating from kindergarten. And so I wanted to just share with you a little bit about my prep that I've done so far. I think I'm going to go with this kind of layout. I've backed these cut files using the Happiness Collection by Cocoa Vanilla Studio, and with this cut file I have also foam mounted it, but as you can see I've kind of backed the main part of the pencil all in one piece, and then I've used this wood grain in those triangles, and then just used little tips of those triangles to get the coloured pencils, because I wanted to make sure that those colour pencils were all I guess coloured, because this paper's a little bit paint streaked. And once I'd done that, so I backed that cut file first, and then I went to back this one here and decided to use this black glitter paper, which I think looks really good, but then I wasn't sure what to do with the scroll. But because I had so much color on this side, I thought I should match it with the scroll on this side. So that's kind of where I've started. I've also mounted these photos on some black cardstock, and I've decided to use this paper here. This is called Sprinkles, and I have two sheets of this. This is again also from the Happiness Collection by Cocoa Vanilla Studio. I don't know how this will sit in the album yet, but yeah, I'm thinking I'll lay it out like this, just so that this sort of layout works. But I'm going to go ahead and put you on fast forward and show you through my process. So enjoy. As I said in my introduction, I have mounted these two photos on black cardstock. So now I'm going to mount them on a whole range of different pattern papers from the collection. And I'm going to build quite a thick matte layer, but just very thin borders around each of them. So I'm starting with this pink, and I'll work my way through some different colors. But this layout share is actually going live on the 29th of January, which is the day my son Sebastian starts prep. So I'm glad to be doing the voiceover now, because I am sure that on the day I'm definitely going to be one of the mums with a few tears. So but yes, that's very exciting for us. So I thought it was appropriate to have this layout share for the 29th of January, and again wanting to document this kinder graduation. So as you can see here, I'm going to keep mounting these photos. I'm using a mix of, my big trimmer and my little guillotine trimmer, and sometimes some scissors, but I'm just doing a range of colors from the collection, because I felt like the background papers, although they are from the same collection, they're quite kind of muted. They're a bit more pastel as opposed to the bright colors for the rest of the Happiness Collection. So I wanted to create some really bright kind of matting around my photos. And so I'm going to keep mounting those up. And yeah, I do apologize because I've not created a double page layout before for YouTube, so I know that sometimes in this footage it is a little bit cut out. But I hope you get enough out of the process to be able to create yourself. So I wanted to finish on this blue paper because I thought it would really stand out on the page. So I'm just trimming that down with my scissors. Again, just mounting this other one on the blue paper. And yeah, the colors in this collection are just gorgeous. But while I'm doing that, I will let you know I've left links below to both of the cut files. So this graduation cut file, and also the colored pencils. So I'm just pulling a bit of that foam tape off, because I had mounted that photo so high that those pencils weren't sitting flat. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the ephemera here, And I'm just trying to get the position of my photos. And I really liked these banner pieces. They fit perfectly with the theme as well as on the photo there. And that little tag there says stay colourful, which I thought was really appropriate for the pencils. So I'm just trying to fill out these florals. And that one says time to shine. Again, quite appropriate for kinder graduation. And I'm just putting a couple of those label pieces just in at the photo so I can add some words or perhaps the date. I hadn't decided yet, but I liked how they sat there. And then I do go ahead and pull out this sticker sheet, and because Cocoa Vanilla always include a ton of word stickers in their sticker sheets, and that one is this day, it says there. And while I'm doing that, I'm just creating a few clusters, but while I am doing that, I should let you know that the Facebook group on Confessions of a Paper Addict has lots of inspiration for you to come and check out. Also to be able to share your layouts. It's, like I say in all my videos, the group is a great community to share and, get some good inspiration. So I have just pulled out these foam thickers. They've got a bit of glitter, you can't tell that. And I started spelling out kindergarten and for some reason pulled out an O, but quickly changed that to an E. And I'm just going to title it Kinder Graduation, and I'm going to put the two words across the separate pages. I will definitely put these in my album on 2 consecutive like an open spread in the album, so they will be right next to each other. And so I'm just going to go ahead and start to kind of stick these pieces down. I'm liking the touch of florals either side of the photos, the banner pieces, one of which I did add the good stuff over that heart, and I like the way that looked. I'm just going to go ahead and add another floral there because it felt like a little bit of an awkward space on that label. And I'm just shifting things around. As you can see, I didn't want to bore you, so I have gone ahead and sort of stuck everything down. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, it probably took a while to, line up the kindergarten graduation and get that all stuck down. But I just felt like there was a bit of an awkward space between graduation and the photo there. So I'm going to go ahead and add a floral just at the end of the title because I felt like the kindergarten was sitting right up close to the graduation hat. So yes, I'm just going to add this floral there. And I'm using a mix of double-sided tape and also wet adhesive. That's just some Scotch quick dry glue in a fine line bottle, and I do use that for all of my Cutfiles, although I have recently purchased the Nuvo liquid adhesive, so I'm keen to try that. But as you can see, I'm just kind of going through the sticker sheet trying to pick out that last wording. Yeah, sorry again, it's a little bit off camera and the lighting is a bit glary there, but then I do want to add some smaller embellishments, so I'm going to go ahead and pick out a few different sequins from my sequin collection. Some of these are from Cocoa Vanilla Studio. I know I've ordered from there before with these sequins, but there is a couple of others and I'll leave it in the description below. And so yeah, I think I'm pulling out a mix of sort of blues and greens and pinks just to add in a few different clusters there. Because really there is on the left hand side layout there's really a couple of clusters, but I'm only putting sequins down in 2 clusters, and then I realized later on that I could actually add this to the 3rd cluster, so I do have to come back in with the same colors. But on the right hand side there's sort of 2 distinct clusters, so I'm laying out some sequins there. And like I said, definitely go ahead and check out the Etsy store. I think now for Confessions of a Paper Addict, there is around probably nearly 800 cut files. And I know Virginia's coming out with some exciting things in February, as always. But yeah, definitely head over to the Etsy store and check out all the cut files. There's always something to create with. And I feel like my layouts lately have just been coming together so quickly because I'm starting with a good base of the cut file. And yeah, they're just coming along really quickly. And so what I'm doing now is just sticking down the sequins. I don't make you watch all of this, I don't think. But if anyone's got any advice around what else to use to get their sequins stuck down, or I know people sometimes use those kind of sticky pens. I actually haven't seen any here. So if you do know of a good one, please leave in the comments below what I can use to help stick these sequins down, because it is a bit of a pain and I do get sort of glue everywhere. And I'd like some advice there if you've got any of a good device to use there. So like I said, I'd forgotten about this cluster, so I'm going ahead and putting the same sort of 3 sequins on there. And now I'm just going to finish off the layout by using some Jen Hadfield gold glitter spray, and I'm just scattering those or splattering those that gold glitter mist around on those 3 different clusters. I am covering up my photo because I don't want to get gold on my photo there. But like I said, go ahead and check out all the cut files in the Etsy store. Join the Facebook group if you haven't already. And if you like this process video and want to see more from me, please go ahead and subscribe. If you like my style, I'd really like to have you join my channel. And I think that's about all. I think my layouts are done. So there is my double page spread. Thanks again for joining me. I hope you enjoy. I'll leave you with some close-ups at the end. Bye.